Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to East versus West. East versus West. King of the table. Ladies and gentlemen, what about that? Wow. We move on and into a very different environment indeed. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen? We are in the men's super heavyweight division for the next one. The big boys, the stage shakers. And we're about to welcome the first of our athletes now making his way to the table. He hails from and is representing Poland. This man is a multiple Polish national champion and a former Arm Wars champion of the world. Welcome, Kamil, the Golden Dragon, Jablonski. Poland's Kamil, the Golden Dragon, Jablonski waits at the table, and he is waiting the arrival of a true North American legend about to take the stage here at East versus West 14 North American Vengeance. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready to look upon this man. He is a multiple U.S. national champion and has held world titles in almost every major arm wrestling promotion in the last 30 years in the game of iron arms. Florida, Orlando, monsters are real. Welcome, representing Arkansas, USA, Monster, Michael Todd. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. As Michael Todd causes me some mental confusion by tucking in that ZZ Top SB and into the shirt there.
Is that what he has done?
That's what he's done, Trav, and it makes him look like a different guy, right?
I thought this man totally let Andrew Rhodes cut his beard before this match started.
It's tucked in.
Tucked in.
Versatility is what this is about.
Super awesome. Amazed, ladies and gentlemen, at the thundering applause from the monster. Michael Todd's got a lot of fans here in Florida, USA.
This guy is ridiculous with his frame, guys. I've felt it myself. Kamil Jablonski, when he comes forward, it's frightening. The amount of frame this guy puts into the matches, it is difficult to get away from. I remember Michael was talking about matching him press for press, but I believe this match. Oh, what are we going to see here, guys?
We are joined in the commentary booth by No Limits Devon Larratt, ladies and gentlemen, alongside Travis Bajan, the Beast, and myself for this struggle between two pressing titans in the sport. Monster Michael Todd and the Golden Dragon, Kamil Jablonski of Poland. Do not blink. Bone-on-bone action is what we may see straight out of the gates. Watch for the splintering pace of Monster Michael Todd. Jablonski is not lacking commitment, as you heard from Devon. Oh. Who goes first? Who's got more?
There's something about Kamil Jablonski that frightens me, Neil. You were there when I felt it. There's something, you were there too, Travis. Well, you were a bit late.
You're the reason I canceled my match with Kamil after watching that.
He was very close to beating Vitaly Leletin. Michael Todd is, these guys are both closing in on that #1 spot in the world.
Right hand here, Kamil. Oh my word! That's a false start. But a sinister warning shot, trace around fired by a blisteringly quick Kamil Jablonski. The Golden Dragon told Michael Todd yesterday in the press conference, I don't think you realize there's a new level in arm wrestling, and I am that level. I am representative of what arm wrestling in the super heavyweight division is about. Michael Todd's response, exciting times. And Michael did not pull the trigger there. He didn't have the feeling. When he does, very different. Here we go.
If Michael Todd had admirations of coming first, in my opinion, flip that script up, get to those scraps, young man, and realize, hey, listen, no American arm wrestler is more built for what I can tell is going to take a monumental effort on behalf of anybody strapped up with Kamil Jablonski. But ladies and gentlemen, lucky for us, we have one of our most truest warriors right here at the table. Let's go, Monster Michael Todd! This is gonna be a war.
No doubt about that, Trav. Monster Michael Todd has been there, done it in the game, and we've seen him face the who's who of the super heavyweight division for more than 20 years, and his resume is unquestionable.
Kamil Jablonski told me earlier that he is not Jerry Caderet. He said there will be no protracted battle. He said that he will commit his frame and Michael will feel a press with a twitch that he has not felt before. He said he is faster and stronger than any flop wrist press he has ever felt before. He said he also trains for endurance. I am frightened right now for what's about to happen.
Here we go. Jablonski of Poland in the blue sleeve. Go! Oh, away we go. Oh, off the back of the pad there from Todd.
Give me talk.
Not intentional.
It is hard to get away from that pressure. Very difficult to avoid the shoulder pressure of Kamil Jablonski. It is going one direction. Michael trying to get that stop.
And let's be honest, there's no amount of chalk keeping that elbow. No amount of chalk is going to keep that elbow from not flying off the back. The only thing, Michael Todd must adjust. He's got to get his body over and tucked in. When Kamil comes in, that elbow needs to come to Michael's stomach and chest, not staying on the outside. But listen, Michael Todd looks huge today.
You ready? Oh, jump start there.
Elbow did not come off the back that time. Elbow did not come off the back.
And I think that upset Michael Todd a little there. He's a little early.
One foul, one warning.
How many wars has Michael Todd been in that last minutes?
As many as anyone in the history of the division, for sure. He's like a super heavyweight Frode Hogeland. This guy gets into unbelievable matches, none more so than when he pulls the Ginger Dread man, Big Daddy Jerry Caderet. Their match is legendary, 7 or 8 minute long rounds before restart. So we know that he can go the distance. But as you said a moment ago, Deb, Kamil Jablonski has no intention of getting into a drawn-out battle. Wants this thing to be over blisteringly quick. And his resume suggests that he backs up that action. Yesterday, when we were in the presser, Michael said, if he's brave enough, I will come and meet him head on. At the moment, Michael trying to put some miles on Kamil, using that versatility.
Now it's Kamil first.
And look for the top roll a couple of times there.
Mike needs to be super aggressive. He's got to stop this thing at 10 o'clock, not the 8 o'clock.
There we go.
That's
We gotta
deep.
stop. We gotta stop right there. Oh, let it go, let it go, let it go.
That was the second foul.
We are gonna get there again, I'm sure. I am certain we will get there one more time. First match
Very
ended.
close. You see the adjustment of Michael Todd's hand there. He's got to be careful. That pinky really close.
God bless your face.
Let him hear you, ladies and gentlemen. Let him hear you.
I feel like Michael Todd has risen this last year. I do not believe I have actually ever seen Michael Todd so strong. At 51 years of age, I've seen his lifts. He is getting stronger and stronger once again.
Need me some water.
In his quest towards Levon, he considers Kamil Jablonski a stepping stone.
Give it to me.
Speaking of Mike, earlier in the week, he told me that the match he wants most next would be Gennady Quickvinia of Georgia, the next step on this road. But first of all, he needs to get through the Golden Dragon. He does not underestimate the challenge ahead of him, but was confident going in, and he feels like there's a bigger thing at play here. He feels like he's destined to rise back to the top of the sport. And one thing, my vast experience with this man personally tells me undeniably, is that Michael Todd is absolutely and utterly irrepressible. There is not a backward step in this guy. You can kick him, you can beat him, but you will not keep him down. As Travis said a moment ago, he really is a warrior. This guy is like arm wrestling's version of Rocky. You
No
just
doubt.
cannot keep him down. Man is heart and more heart. And that's what you're going to see tonight. Whether it will be enough to take him through or around Kamil Jablonski, we are yet to see. But right now,
You
The
love
American
the fact,
leads.
Yeah, you love the fact that we're 8 minutes into this match. We've had 3 starts, and look at the score. Michael Todd, known for coming back from the depths, now with a 1-0 lead, knowing it takes a lot to pin this warrior 3 straight times. Does Kamil Jablonski have the finishing power? Does he have the experience? How about the ride, the plane ride now? Should Michael Todd be the freshest version of him? Coming right from Arkansas, USA, small 2-hour drive here. Now, Michael Todd looking to put the brakes on a little higher.
Kamil much tighter on that occasion, but no cigar, and Michael would have been less committed, looking for the strap, gets the strap. Mike's sister Robin in the crowd today.
Cobra Rhodes came over and he said Michael Todd is gonna win, and I believe he is correct. The versatility from Michael Todd, he has more angles to work with. I know that the North American crowd here is behind him. This match will be difficult for the next while due to fouls off the back. I think that it's gonna eventually settle, and at that point I can see Michael Todd taking over. This is what I'm seeing already. I don't know if everybody agrees with me.
Michael has an ability to create a chaotic, disgracefully ugly matchup and just embrace it. And very, very few people can operate in that kind of environment. If you look at Michael's most recent match with Frank Lamparelli,
the positions that Mike got into and had a level of comfort there is unbelievable. They were horrible positions, ugly positions, break arm positions, but not from Michael Todd.
If you're in Kamil's camp, you're like, listen, they've said go 4 times. I'm an inch from killing this guy every time. If you're Michael Todd, and we know Michael Todd, super happy with where he's located too. This match is early, could still go any direction. We've not seen Michael distinctly put the brakes on without being inches away from the loss.
I think you hit the nail on the head a moment ago, Trav. We know how hard it is to finish Mike. I mean, he can be in the worst of positions, and there is just no stress. He's happy, he's comfortable, he's trained there.
Not many athletes could have the starts that have happened here and have such supreme confidence in the American as I do at this exact second. Things could change quick. Watch for the hit. It's a drive here.
We have a stop. The war begins. When strength is similar, heart and discipline shine through, and Michael Todd has never had a shortage.
Massive commitment from the Golden
The
Dragon.
arm is not going down. We are in a war.
You can hear the crowd willing on Monster Michael Todd. That looked like an elbow foul for Todd.
Take a look, Michael Todd, across the table. This ain't the guy to pose with. You need to stay involved here. You are holding on for dear life. You see Mike positioning to the crowd. I got this, but listen, Kamil Jablonski is so committed.
Michael looking in a very good position. Very good. He's been here many times before. Seasoned by Jerry Cataract. This is a familiar opponent. However, Kamil Jablonski cannot say the same thing. He has never faced a King's Mover to Michael Todd's pedigree.
Normally, that committed flop wrist presser has tons, less is coming out of his gas tank during that situation. I believe Michael Todd, although a true warrior, super stretched out there. Kamil, just like Jerry, can most likely sit there at that 9 o'clock position for a pretty long time. This is not over, ladies and gentlemen. This is close. The only thing Michael does have in his experience, it seems like Kamil will commit fouls. We've already seen 3 fouls and a false start warning.
The Golden Dragon, Kamil Jablonski, trailing at this stage, but has had the advantage in terms of a side position throughout the match. Michael Todd earning the first one on 2 foul infringements and a level of comfort, despite the fact that he was almost straight arm in that last match and hovering just above the pin pad. He was calm, he looked to the crowd, he smiled and soaked in the atmosphere here, and that tells you all you need to know about Michael Todd. Unbelievably gifted in the defensive position on the arm wrestling table. Told me earlier today that there's a walk of fame in his hometown and he will be on it. And the comment he made, even after I'm dead, you'll be able to see me. You gotta love Michael Todd.
I will have to see that to believe it. I call cap on that.
There we go. Stop once again. Michael Todd's familiar territory. Kamil Jablonski needs to figure out the puzzle of Michael Todd. Michael Todd will be very comfortable to wait and slowly work through this position. Michael Todd staring directly into the eyes of Kamil Jablonski, slowly draining him of all his power. Oh, a fierce drive. Not enough.
A lot of feints being thrown by both men. Kamil threw the first one. Michael has countered a number of times, but neither man prepared to back off. And the interesting thing here will be the attritional situation after this round, whoever comes
Watch
through it.
Michael's at. Watch that shoulder, big guy. You can't let it come down any further. Michael Todd has gotten so big, Devin, that even in a King's move, he's not breaking the rules. That big shoulder. Look at Kamil Jablonski. So committed.
The arm is not going down. The arm is not going down, and it's only a matter of time before Michael Todd stands up and finishes Kamil Jablonski.
Mike needs 2 more inches, Devin. He needs 2 inches before he can get in there. This guy is staying. I mean, listen, now down 2-0, spending the entire time less than an inch and a half from being the win. What an outstanding match. This thing still, Kamil's like, listen, bro, you have no offense against me. All I have to do is figure this out on how not to foul. But we saw a couple gyrations there. That replay is super close. Kamil Jablonski down 2-0 is still in this match.
Just for a moment, crystallize your thoughts, guys, and think about what's happened here. We're looking at a shot of Kamil Jablonski dying here in the Florida heat.
Don't think about going at him.
Monster Michael Todd is over there. Looks like he's about to take kids fishing. Just absolutely no stress whatsoever. Now try and wrap your head around the fact that Monster Michael Todd is 2-0 up in this match and has not yet been on the A side.
Look at this guy.
Yeah, the non-verbal from Kamil Jablonski. Absolutely horrific. My man, do a better job of faking it. Stand up tall, go in the background.
Mike's doing air squats, and Kamil looks like he's about to die over there.
And I did notice Mike a little off of his heels, a little too much on the toes there. Work on that technique there, buddy.
I have a feeling that the thing you talked about just there, Travis, with offense and Michael Todd, I will not be surprised if the killer instinct from Michael Todd starts to come out, starts to shine through, and the shoulder starts to open. Kamil Jablonski is not looking in his best shape at this moment as Michael Todd approaches the stage.
I got another stat for you. I believe if Michael Todd makes one dare movement forward, that he gets bounced off the table immediately. That he must lay on that tricep. He has to stop this thing. There is no coming forward against this man. This man is already there. Wherever you thought you could go before go, he is already taking the middle and super committed here. Michael Todd, listen, same soup warmed over here. Stop the match, hold on, see if the inexperienced and the gas tank keeps on being drained from the Polish athlete. That, what I see, is the way to get out of here at 3-0. Michael coming in there, he looks like he's got that little, he likes to do that fake hook and then come out. It won't end well, Mike.
Monster Michael Todd with the win! Michael Todd with the win! Blast that one to the pad, came forward out of nowhere, and Michael Todd lights up the crowd here in Florida with the old-style monster magic. That was out of nowhere, and that was brutal, absolute, from Monster Michael Todd. Look at this one. Beats Jablonski to the punch and hammers it to the pad.
Go ahead, ladies, go ahead. Hey, go ahead.
Bang, no way back, and he's off celebrating. Ladies and gentlemen, Monster Michael Todd is alive, and he is with Ray Lipinge.
Hold up, Ray, hold up 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, go crazy one more time. Michael Todd!
Hey, Mike, talk to the crowd.
I take no credit for this. God gifted me with the will to fight. I can do all things through Christ. God bless USA!
We've been talking about different versions of Michael Todd. This is looking pretty solid. What's next?
Good night, Quickvania. What Ingen said, East versus West, 15 November 2nd. It's not just me coming. I got the power of Christ behind me.
Michael Todd!